ABC's Jonathan Karl.
Jonathan Karl has a close-up view of this administration.
And he's been covering Donald Trump for decades, going back to 1994.
What I love coming out and doing public events, speeches, is connecting with an audience. And what I find is there is such a thirst, a desire to get a sense of what it is really like behind the scenes. And I've had an extraordinary vantage point. I've been incredibly privileged to have covered 4 different presidents. I think I'm on something like 14 different press secretaries. I've covered Congress. I've covered every beat. But the thing that people really focus on is my relationship with Donald Trump. I have a unique vantage point, and what people like to hear is, what is it really like? Pull back the curtain. Tell me not what I'm just seeing on television, but what is it like? And that is what I try to bring an audience. I think this election is unlike any that we have ever seen in American history. I mean, the prospect of a former president who left the office in disgrace, defeat, who was impeached for a second time just after he left office. That individual is now on the path towards winning the Republican nomination and potentially winning the presidency again. We've never seen anything like this. We really don't know what this campaign is going to be like, but what we do know is that something that is often said when it comes time for a presidential election, this is the most important election of our lifetimes. In fact, now it's actually true. This election is also playing out against the backdrop of serious unrest around the world. Concerns about what's happening in China and the real threat of a potential Chinese move on Taiwan. Also, of course, Putin's invasion of Ukraine and what we are seeing unfold in the Middle East, Israel and Hamas, and rising tensions and the real possibility of an armed conflict with Iran. So this is clearly going to affect how the election goes forward. Even as we are focused so intently on the domestic challenges in this country, there is going to be no way to ignore what is happening around the world, and is yet another reason why the stakes in this election couldn't be higher.